Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Addictions and Mental Health. I implore him to understand the significance of what child and adolescent psychiatrists have been saying. They are worried that the most serious patients will be further marginalized from the mental health system through the rollout of the Health Services and Insurance Act. Nova Scotia health psychologists are also concerned about a pilot where only 31 assessments were completed against a wait list of 1,600 children on the wait list. Both the assessment pilot project and the implementation of this act are incentivizing practitioners to leave the public sector for the private sector, where their work is better remunerated. How is this government going to improve timely access to mental health services for children and adolescents without working with the public mental health workforce?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Addictions and Mental Health.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I thank the member for the important question. So certainly everything about mental health care is universal access that we focused on as the Minister and as the government. Certainly this one specific pilot completed over 50 diagnostic tests in less than 3 months for families who wouldn't have received services otherwise. In addition to this, we have invested over $124 million of an increase since we formed government in addictions and mental health care. So I know there's certainly work to be done, but the enabling legislation is a critical piece of universal access for Nova Scotians. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Halifax Citadel Sable Island.
Madam Speaker, my concern is that the enabling legislation is actually undermining the current system. Carm Nichols, Executive Director at the Canadian Association of Mental Health Nova Scotia Division, has said, by prioritizing mental health and substance use health, we invest in healthier individuals, stronger communities, and a more resilient province. Such investments, Karen explains, are not only a matter of moral obligation, but are also the intelligent choice. I'll table that. Will this government make the intelligent choice and commit to investing in the public sector support needed to improve access to services and ultimately the well-being of children?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Addictions and Mental Health.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So certainly the quote from that article is from the Canadian Mental Health Association, a group that does incredible work in the province. As part of this budget, we're the first government to invest in a community wellness framework. Which I think that's important because it's for the first time these community-based organizations across the province are going to get core funding to deliver health care to Nova Scotians for mental health within the communities. Thank you, Madam Speaker.